The quiet hum of the library was a comforting backdrop to Emily Dawson's days. As the head librarian of the historic Oakwood Public Library, Emily had spent the last 15 years among dusty tomes and faded pages, finding solace in the written word. Her life was a blend of organizing collections, helping patrons, and occasionally losing herself in the stories that lined the library's shelves. To her, it was more than a job. It was a sanctuary, a place where she felt connected to the past and its forgotten secrets. One crisp autumn afternoon, as the library's grand oak doors creaked open, a young boy stumbled inside. He was no older than 10, his wide eyes scanning the room as though searching for something elusive. Emily, noticing his confusion, approached him with her usual warm smile. "Hello there. Can I help you find something?" she asked. The boy looked up, his face a mixture of hope and apprehension. "I'm looking for a special book," he said hesitantly. "It's called The Legend of Loria. My grandfather used to read it to me, but I can't find it anywhere." Emily's interest piqued. The Legend of Loria was a rare title, a fantasy novel published only in limited quantities decades ago. It was known to be housed in the library's special collections, locked away to preserve its fragile state. "I think I know where it might be," Emily said. "Follow me." She led the boy to a back room, the air heavy with the scent of aged paper and leather. The shelves here were lined with rare and antique volumes, each one a piece of history. Emily carefully navigated through the stacks until she reached a section marked Rare Books. With a practiced hand, she pulled out the catalog and began searching. After a few minutes of flipping through pages, Emily found the entry for The Legend of Loria. It was indeed listed in the library's collection. She turned to the boy, who was now gazing at her with anticipation. "I'm going to fetch the book for you. Please wait here." The library's special collection required a careful procedure for access. Emily retrieved a key from the vault and unlocked the case, retrieving the precious book with utmost care. When she returned, the boy's face lit up with a radiant smile. He took the book in his small hands, his fingers brushing the worn cover reverently. "Thank you," he said softly, his voice filled with gratitude. "This means a lot to me." Emily watched as the boy clutched the book, feeling a sense of fulfillment. "You're welcome," she replied. "I hope it brings you many more happy memories." The boy left the library, the book tucked securely under his arm. Emily returned to her duties, her mind drifting back to the rare book and its significance. Little did she know, the boy's visit was the beginning of a series of events that would alter the course of her life. A week later, Emily was sifting through the day's mail when she found a letter addressed to her in elegant script. The envelope bore no return address, and her curiosity was piqued. She carefully opened it and unfolded a single sheet of parchment. The letter read, "Dear Ms. Dawson, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing to express my deepest gratitude for your assistance in locating The Legend of Loria for my grandson, Oliver. It was a treasured part of his childhood, and I am forever in your debt for helping him reconnect with it. However, there is something I must reveal to you. The book you helped him find was not merely a relic of his past, but a key to a secret that has been kept for generations. Inside the book, you will find a hidden compartment containing an important document. This document is of great significance to me and to your own family's history. I would be honored if you would meet me at the address provided below, where I will explain everything in detail. The discovery you are about to make will, I believe, change your life forever. Sincerely, a friend." Emily read the letter several times, her mind racing with questions. Who was this mysterious writer? What secret could possibly be hidden in the book? And how did it relate to her own family? Driven by a mixture of curiosity and apprehension, Emily decided to follow the instructions in the letter. The address provided was for a quaint house on the outskirts of town, a place she had never visited before. She arrived at the location the following afternoon, her heart pounding with anticipation. The house was a charming, old-fashioned dwelling, with ivy creeping up the walls. Emily knocked on the door, and after a moment, it was opened by an elderly man with a kind face and twinkling eyes. "Ms. Dawson?" he asked. "I'm Jonathan Thompson. Please, come in." Emily stepped inside, where she was greeted by a cozy study filled with antique furniture and bookshelves overflowing with volumes. Jonathan led her to a comfortable chair and offered her tea before beginning his explanation. "I want to thank you for your help with Oliver," Jonathan began. "My family has always held the legend of Loria dear, and it was my hope that Oliver would one day understand its importance." Emily listened intently, her mind still grappling with the contents of the letter. "What does this have to do with my family?" she asked. Jonathan sighed, his expression turning serious. "Years ago, my family was involved in a secret society dedicated to preserving ancient knowledge and hidden truths. The Legend of Loria was one of several books that contained clues to our family's legacy. The hidden compartment in the book you helped Oliver find contains a document that reveals a significant truth about your own lineage." He reached for a small, ornate box on his desk and opened it, revealing a leather-bound folder. Inside was a document with her name on it, detailing a lineage she had never known about. Her ancestors had been part of the same secret society, and they had left behind a legacy of knowledge and responsibility. Emily's hands trembled as she read through the document. It spoke of her great-great-grandmother, a renowned scholar who had been a key figure in the society. Her work had been instrumental in preserving ancient manuscripts and protecting secrets that were believed to hold great power. Jonathan explained that the society had been dissolved and many of its records had been lost or destroyed. However, some of the knowledge had been passed down through the generations, and it was now Emily's turn to uncover and continue the legacy. "You have a unique opportunity," Jonathan said. "You can choose to embrace this legacy and continue the work that was started long ago. It is a chance to make a difference and to uncover truths that have been hidden for centuries." Emily was overwhelmed by the revelation. Her life had always been rooted in the world of books and history, but this new information added a layer of personal significance she had never anticipated. The weight of her ancestors' legacy felt both exhilarating and daunting. Over the following weeks, Emily immersed herself in the newly discovered materials, learning about the secret society and its mission. She worked closely with Jonathan, who became a mentor and guide. Together, they began to piece together the hidden knowledge and continue the work of the society. Emily's life changed profoundly as she embraced her newfound role. The library became more than just a place of employment. It was now a cornerstone of her personal mission. She used her position to delve deeper into the secrets of the past, uncovering truths that had been long forgotten. As she continued her journey, Emily discovered a renewed sense of purpose and fulfillment. The library, once a sanctuary of comfort, became a gateway to adventure and discovery. The secret she had unearthed not only changed her life, but also connected her to a legacy that spanned generations. In the end, Emily realized that the simple act of helping a young boy had led her to uncover a hidden chapter of her own story. The mystery of the rare book had revealed a path she never knew existed, and she embraced the opportunity to continue the work her ancestors had begun. Her life, once a quiet routine, had become a journey of exploration and revelation, driven by the secrets of the past and the promise of the future.